English.
wrong with you, bro?
Fuck up out of here. Didn't you say you was?
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? If you mix, that mean that some of these people have a direct lineage to this land, bro.
Wait.
Just like some of y'all have Spaniard lineages.
Let me say something.
Well, you're
Chinese
Afro-Saxon.
indigenous?
That's standard. By that
Anybody call
standard,
y'all
you're
Chinese
Afro-Saxon.
indigenous? Do
Because
they?
the majority of African American people in the United States have 25 to
Anybody call
35%
y'all
European
Chinese
DNA.
indigenous?
And that's
bro?
why
'Cause
you
y'all
big
got like
mad.
65%
That's why you want to
European
say
blood.
I'm part
I seen a
Choctaw.
Mexican with
Listen,
7.
listen. Hold on. Let me make a point right quick. All right. Me, I am part Mexican. You are right about that. But also, I'm gonna make a real quick point. Let me see. Let me pull this up if I can find it. All right. Oh, hold on. Boom. Well, actually, let me see. I'll spin it back to grandson and shit because my screen is getting kind of fucked up.
Hold up. How many indigenous languages are spoken in South America? 175 different indigenous languages, right?
Bro.
When you
Hold on, bro. You said there was no linguistic evidence or nothing like that. You got to understand that you don't know all the stories. You just been listening to people on TikTok. You haven't been doing your research. You've been listening to people all your life.
I'm from New Mexico, bro.
I'm not finished.
What are you talking about?
I'm not finished. Bro, you got to understand that you haven't done the research, and for you not to be able to do your research and then just invalidate people's research and invalidate people in general is wrong, bro. You're listening to the white man, and right here, bro, this is an actual statement from a Native American. You know what this says? It basically says, look, it says there were two races of people here, right? Two races of men here. Two different languages. One part of the inhabitants showed a clear red color. The others were black and ugly. As an instructive native, interrogated on the subject, replied that the red people had come from one of the destroyed pueblos, one of the ruined pueblos, while the blacks were the ancient inhabitants of the country, bro. So that's the thing is like when you're looking for
I'm from the Pueblo and culture. So where's this references? All I see is text. Anybody could type that up. So where are you referencing this from?
You want to see the reference?
Hey, can you drop me?
Yes.
I'll
Where
be
you
back on my page
referencing this
where I can
from?
show
I
you
will
what I'm
argue
talking
point by
about.
point.
Because I'm tired of playing with you. I'm
I
finna
know what
show
time
school,
you
my
are.
nigga.
Okay.
Let me down. Take me down so I can come back.
All right, hold up. Let me show you the reference. All right. Is that you?
Yeah, that's her.
All right, so that's the reference, bro. Melanesians and Australians and the peoplings of America. This is a let me see. This is a Smithsonian institution. This is published by the Smithsonian Institute. All right. So, like at the end of the day, bro, like there's tons of more literature that you haven't seen. So, and I know you haven't seen it because you're still in denial of some people's heritage. You know, like at the end of the day, bro, you got to.
So you're not. So okay. Whose heritage are you talking about? You say you're part Mexican. What's the other part?
I'm also part Muscalero.
Oh, so down southern New Mexico then. So you in my neck of the woods there, right? And you campaigning against your own people? Yeah, I got homies in Mescalero. Don't even trip. So you on here to campaign against.
Hold up. Listen, that statement that I just shown you was from people of New Mexico, the Zuni. You don't know about that shit, bro, because you haven't heard all the fucking stories like I told you, bro. And that was,
Well, who is that text specifically referring to, and where? Like, is it referring to Melanesian people, Australian, or is it referring to Americans?
Listen, I'm gonna pull it back up for you. All right, y'all can look back over it real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. And like I said, there's tons of more text like this, but this is in 1775. The Pedro Franciscan Garcias visited the Zuni. All right, you guys can't see it. The southernmost pueblos, and also found two races of men and two languages. One part of the inhabitants showed a clear red color, and the others were black and ugly. An instructive native interrogated on the subject replied that the red people had come from one of the pueblos that became ruined, while the blacks were the ancient inhabitants of the country, not just New Mexico, but of the country. So there's your little literature that you were looking for, bro. And if you want to see some further evidence, bro, I could get into that. But like
You ain't Mescalero, homie. No self-respecting Mescalero.
Listen, bro.
Cut it out, bro.
Yeah, that sellout shit that you talking about, bro, is that shit's over with.
With reference,
Yeah,
the
like,
Smithsonian.
All right. But bro, you said haplogroup Q, right? That's the Clovis people, right? That's the Clovis, right? Now
Yeah,
let's
that's
get
my.
into who the Clovis is. Yeah. I know that's your people. That's your people for
That ain't
sure,
got
bro.
nothing to do with you. You need to
Yeah,
dig in
but hold
West
on. I
Africa
know
to
it
find your
don't. Thank you,
heritage.
bro.
Leave my
Thank you. It ain't got
motherfucking
nothing to
people
do with
alone.
me, bro.
Real
Thank
shit.
you,
You
bro.
ain't gonna come out here to New
80%
Mexico
though,
talking
right?
that
Look,
rah-rah shit.
in fact,
I'm gonna lay your
80%
ass
of
one.
all present day, stop using my slang. Stop talking like my people, bro. Present day Native American populations on the 2 American continents, direct descendants of Clovis, right? That's you, right? All right, let's get into the science then.
Hey,
Because
come
that's
out here to
definitely
New
you,
Mexico,
bro.
bro.
bro, you gotta
Let's get
stop
into
being
the
so
science.
hostile.
Stop talking
Thank
like
you,
me,
bro.
bro.
I'll
Stop talking
wreck
like
you.
me. Sure, bro. I'm an ex vet, bro. You don't know. I'm an ex war vet at that, bro. I'm not worrying about you.
You ain't shit, bro.
So
You
anyway,
delusional.
genetic evidence for 2 founding populations in the Americas, right? So let's get
What's
into
up?
it. You know that you Clovis now. Right? All right. So genetic studies have been consistent with a single common origin of Native American groups from Central and South America. However, some morphological studies have suggested a more complex picture whereby the Northeast Asian affinities of present-day Native Americans contrast with a distinctive morphology seen in some of the earliest American skeletons, which share traits with present-day Australasians, indigenous groups in Australia, Melanesia, and island Southeast Asians. Here we analyze genome-wide data that shows some Amazonian Native Americans descend partly from a Native American founded population that carry ancestry more closely to Australian, New Guineas, Andaman Islanders than to any present-day Eurasians or Native Americans. The signature is not present to the same extent or at all in present-day Northern and Central Americans or a 12,600-year-old Clovis genome. The signature don't even exist in y'all.
This is an obsession.
So we know that it's
You are
another
obsessed.
population here.
What the fuck does that got to do with you, though?
Bro, let him land his plane, bro. Then maybe you could find out. You're not listening, bro. You're
What
not
it got to
letting.
do with me? It got everything to do with me. That's why I'm talking about it.
All right, but yeah, so there you go. You just got some more evidence and stuff of who was here. Like I could even show you some artifacts, but I'm not even gonna do that right now, bro. Like I'm just gonna put my
Do we have anything prior to colonization in the 1700s? Any
I just literally
documentation?
read it. I
Yeah,
just read it. You
I
didn't
didn't
get it.
get I didn't get to see it.
There's been my leeches since the beginning of time, bro. It
I'll
doesn't
give you the
surprise
article.
me.
I mean, I could pull up something, but
It's literally
I'm
on
supposed
the
to be staying
National
on the best
Institute for
section.
Health and Medicine.
Pull it up then, but you keep muting when I want to respond to your lies. You know what I mean? You're a student of the Smithsonian, apparently, right?
You guys want me to pull up if y'all want me to pull up a
Did you go to school?
pre-colonial?
Did you go to school in Mescalero in southern New Mexico? That's what I want to know.
Bro, you've been to jail. You sound like a felon, bro. Shut up.
I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
let me say something right quick. If you guys want me to pull up a pre-colonial source of black people being here in the Americas from the actual indigenous people, go ahead and press 1 in the chat. I'll pull up a pre-colonial source.
So you
Please do.
they were
I want to
writing
see
and reading
proof, man.
English? Well, that's not a reliable source.
Y'all
That's
want
not a
to see it?
reliable source.
You got
That
1
sounds
1.
fanciful, bro. You in
You got
Bible
2 1s.
Wonderland right
All right,
now.
I'm
That's
gonna
where
pull
you
it
at.
up.
My
Listen,
lean
bro.
chicken.
I'm gonna pull it up, bro.
My lean.
I didn't get to see the other guy's source. I did look up the
My
whole source.
lean.
But I didn't get to really look into the context of what it's saying.
Just look up
I hope
genetic
you don't
evidence
go
for
to
2
jail in
founding
New Mexico.
populations in America. It's on the .gov. There's plenty of sites. Just pick one. Plenty of
We
PhD
don't
holders
care
right
about
now.
none of that, bro. We know who we are.
Nobody
You're
talking to
the
you,
one
bro.
on
You're
Google.
muting, bro.
We know
You
who
a
we
mosquito.
are. We got our
You
land.
a
You can't come
mosquito,
to
bro.
our
You
land,
about
bro.
10 race, bro. You about
You
10 different
can't
races,
come on
bro.
our
Cut it out.
land. You can't
You a
come to the
colonizer.
gathering of nations.
You a Spaniard. You a
Well,
Filipino. What else you
well,
is? An indentured servant. You a Hindu. You North
bro,
African.
that's rich
Who all
coming
the
from
people that came
somebody
to
who said
Mexico?
we were
You mixed with
lions.
all that blood.
We
Let me see your DNA test. I bet you about 20 ethnicities. Shut up.
talking about. We the
You're not
old
even a real
man.
person.
You a clown.
Mexicans is a bunch of mixed up people. You're not even a.
You
You
a
a brand
clown.
new race.
Bro,
Your race
that's how I know
came
you ain't.
500 years
I said,
ago.
okay, Winge. That is New Mexico, territory of New Mexico. The closest people
Mexican
You
is
to
can
not
say
a
what you
race,
want to
just
say.
like
They don't. You
American
can
is
say what
not
you
a
want to
race.
say.
Mexico
You
in
can
the
say what you want to
southwest
say.
of
It's
the
not a
United
race.
States.
You know it's not a race. It's Afro Mexicans. It's Filipino Mexicans. It's
Right. You
Chinese
don't know the
Mexicans.
difference.
It's
Okay.
Spaniard Mexicans. It's not a real race, bro.
New
Fuck out here.
Mexico is a territory in the southwestern United States. It's a state. So
Whatever,
you're getting
bro. Don't none of y'all got ancestors in the southeast, but want to speak on our shit.
People
You
are
ain't
in the
got not
state
one ancestor from Virginia,
called
do
New
you?
Mexico, bro. That's
Do
how
you?
much you don't know.
I just
You
showed
could
you a
fill a
Virginia
book.
Indian. You ain't got not
don't
one
know.
Virginia ancestor. Shut up.
Yeah, and neither do
Well,
you,
I
bro.
actually
West
have
African,
ancestry in
bro.
the
Alright.
Southeast. And
Nigga,
my,
you a Spaniard.
Afro
It was
Virginia
no pale
needed
skin in America before colonization. There was no pale skin in America before colonization. But there was always people my color here. Always.
I bet you won't.
All right, so I'm gonna drop.
We about tired of this. You've created enemies. We were indifferent before.
Don't create enemies with y'all. Shut up.
Hey, so I'm
Brown and
gonna show y'all the source right quick. Let me make the screen a little better. But yeah, so some of y'all already seen this source, but I'm gonna show it again. This is the Primaris Memoralis, right? This is a document to document pre-Columbian times. Y'all see that right there? It's a document it's a project to document pre-Columbian times, basically. All right. There's this word. You guys see the little depiction up there of what looks like a phenotypical black man, right? Then we also see this word here. This again, this is talking about pre-colonial times, and this word Tiltic it literally translates to black people, black men. So if they didn't have any type of knowledge of
That's a lie, right?
hold on. If they didn't have any knowledge of quote unquote black people, why would they have a term for quote unquote black people? Why would they be depicted quote unquote black
Okay.
people?
well,
Do you want me to bring
so
somebody
this,
on
I don't
here
know where
to
this
actually-
source came from. I'm gonna need
Because
to
you know Nawa
get
is
the,
related to the Comanche language and the Arapaho
That's it
language
right there.
as well. So since you're a Malitzin, right? Since you're Malitzin, right? Do you want to bring somebody who speaks Comanche or Arapaho on here that is mutually intelligible?
This is Nawa.
to
This is
Nawa,
Nawa.
right?
This is
I
Nawa.
know. So do you not know that Nawa is another branch of the same branch as the Comanches and the Arapaho? Did you or do you not know that? There are 175 indigenous languages in
all
the
tribes that
Americas.
never been in the woodlands. None of your tribes been in the woodlands.
okay,
ever.
can I ask you? Okay, so what I was asking was, damn, he done made me forget. Okay, I just want to see. Okay, because y'all came with some other sources that was I'm getting them down so I could look into them. That says Wikipedia, and then the whole depiction, the whole picture. If we're gonna go with that narrative, then it's no different from them, like how they say, "Oh, well, you fit this description of somebody who is of African descent." When you see black, do you automatically assume that it's you?
So I'm gonna drop another little gem on you.
That dude black as hell.
So hold up, I'm gonna drop another gem on you. When they brought over, because they did bring over some Africans. When they brought over some of those Africans, the indigenous still called them Tiltic. So there you go right there. You know, so like at the end of the day, they knew what the fuck they was talking about. They wouldn't call these people the same name if they didn't. You know, so that's what I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Like, I'm not saying
First of all, what band of Mescalero are you from?
bro, come on, bro. Like,
Because maybe you should let these West Africans come and take over your motherfucking house, homie.
bro. Why
Bro,
are
you a
you
whole
so angry,
Spaniard.
bro? Why are you so
Right.
angry?
Are you in
I'm angry.
Kansas?
Y'all
Like,
motherfuckers
what are
over here.
you, why are you so violent,
You're
bro?
angry, bro. Chill out.
Like, god damn, bro.
Yeah, like,
I
bro,
know why
bro,
he's angry. He
chilling.
a Neanderthal. That's why he angry.
Right, this man kirking out for no reason.
When you see black, because again, there are multiple depictions of people who are black and brown hue. Well, not black, but brown, black, whatever y'all want to call it. That don't make them us or whoever. Like, it don't, just because you see it, that don't mean it's you, right?
Obviously, I've never seen a Yaki.
Look,
Obviously,
we
I've
can go
never
back
seen
in
a
our family
Piva.
tree, right? We can go back 10 grandmoms, and I bet you
You
me
don't
and you would
got
never
your
connect.
family tree goes back to West
make
We
Africa.
would never connect ever.
That's where you from.
Like, me and
Go
you ain't
connect
even
with West Africa. All right.
If I
Go
may
connect
chime in
with
real quick.
Nigeria. All right. Stay the fuck out of Western Hemisphere business. How about
Okay,
that?
I'm most
need to relax,
definitely
bro.
speaking
Shut
in
your
general.
Chinese
I'm
ass
not
up, man. You
speaking.
a
I
China
know
I'm
you
man.
from
not.
Cali.
You a whole Chinaman.
I'm
Shut
not
your ass up.
speaking. I'm just speaking in general. I'm not. It's literally just in general. I'm not speaking from like a
You're
family.
mad
Like,
because
oh, you're
I feel
part of my
sorry.
family tree. I don't know where
I
that
feel
came
sorry for your
from.
women because you
Well, you know
stood
my
by like
DNA test. You
cowards
know my DNA
while
test
my
got
people were
Indian and
fighting
European
valiantly.
on it.
Our people
Africans don't got neither one of those.
valiantly,
Shut
and
your
you stood.
Chinese ass up. You a whole mutt running your mouth. Boy,
Hey,
there wasn't no
your
pale
people
skin in
stood.
America before Columbus.
You
So
people were enslaved while my people fought
There
valiantly.
wasn't
You
no
were
pale
cowards.
skin in
Your
America
ancestors
before
were
do y'all
cowards.
Columbus.
think
What's your
all
last name?
African Americans, or do y'all think all
We
quote
gonna break
unquote,
our
I guess,
TikTok, y'all.
African Americans are indigenous to this land?
No, we don't.
All right. All right, bro. You want me to skip you, or you want me to you want to talk
Oh
to
no,
me?
I can go. So I'm just trying to, if we can just agree as a panel to narrow down on one particular question.
She also told me that we Indian since a young age, so like it's so I could relate with some people, you know. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, there's no phenotypically black people from any Mescalero tribe, whether it's from Jicaria, Pueblo, or from down there near Rio Doso, the actual Mescalero. That's just not true, bro. So I don't really believe that
Bro,
you Mescalero for one.
bro,
But if
are
we're
you
gonna,
goofy,
I
dog?
respect
Like I
what you
don't
were
know what's
saying, so
going on with you, bro.
I'm gonna try to say this calmly. Hold on. Um, okay, so let's get into the actual evidence, right? So the point that I was trying to make it, and I will try to make it calmly, right? So I was talking about cultural and linguistic continuity, right? Now, if you know anything about languages, there's 175 indigenous languages in the Americas still to this day, and there were more, all right? So when you look at language branches, like I was explaining earlier, the Nawa, the Ute, the Arapaho, and the Comanche are all from the same branch, correct? Now, when you study languages, it takes thousands of years for them to kind of
Yeah, bro. You only got 1 minute. You gotta be.
What's
English,
wrong
get
with
the
you, bro?
fuck up out of here. Didn't you
Look
say
at
you
you.
was
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? If you mix, that mean that some of these people have a direct lineage to this land, bro.
Wait.
Just like
I'm
some
not,
of
have
y'all
to
have
hold on.
Spaniard
Let
lineages.
me say something. You
I'm
have
not
to,
against.
how do the Garifuna identify themselves? If you look at how they identify themselves, they identify as mixed people of indigenous and African descent.
Are y'all not mixed people of Spaniard and Filipino and Chinese fucking blood? Do anybody say anything to y'all? Do anybody call y'all Euro indigenous?
Well, you're
Chinese
Afro-Saxon.
indigenous?
That's standard.
Do
By that
anybody call
standard,
y'all
you're
Chinese
Afro-Saxon
indigenous? Do
because
they?
the majority of African American people in the United States have 25
Do
to
anybody call
35%
y'all
European
Chinese
DNA,
indigenous,
and that's
bro?
why
Because
you
y'all got
big
like
mad, right? That's
65%
why you want to
European
say
blood.
I'm part
I seen a
Choctaw
Mexican with
and shit like
70%
that,
European
right?
blood, dummy.
Look, you're an Afro-Saxon, bro, and that's
And you're a
okay. So you
Spaniard, bro.
try
You're
to,
a Spaniard, and that's okay, you Slav. We just had y'all enslaved in North Africa. Now
you
you
never
over
did
here
that.
claiming
Look
to
at the
be
What
Indian.
are you
bro.
doing? What are you doing?
Now you claiming to be
Grandson,
Indian.
bro, you do not want to go there.
Shut up, boy. I'm talking about Barbary tree, bro. Shut up. You know that's
Please do
African.
not go there
Shut
by
your stupid
slavery,
ass
bro.
up.
Do not do that, bro.
Okay.
That is really crazy, nigga. Do
What,
not
Barbary
do that.
slavery is crazy, even though the Barbary
No,
Wars
what's
ended up in the
crazy?
Salt Bahamas? That's crazy.
What's crazy is Ghost up here mimicking him, but the accent that he tries to put on, tries to mimic a black person, is very disrespectful.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what
Mad
I'm
at
saying.
him,
Like
but
I was kind of confused
you're
about
mad at
that.
him, but
And
you
John Brown, shut
disrespecting
up, boy.
other
I'll roast
people
you on
on the
history. You don't know
panel.
black history, boy.
That's weird.
You know what
Don't
it goes
don't
to is,
disrespect other people because you're mad at one
I have
black
a
person.
question.
And I do want
question.
to ask though: is
that's how
indigenous
they
and
sound.
is Indian and Native American, are they two different things?
Not
Hell no. Hell
no.
no.
They mean the same
American
thing.
Indian is across
I'm
the
not
country in the
asking.
United States.
Ghost. I'm honestly asking. I think there was a young lady up here. I'm talking to the host and grandson, to the people who say that black people, or not all black people, y'all. Black
Right.
people are
Let's put
indigenous
it
to
up.
this
This is the
land.
delusional
Let's
narrative
put it
that
up
they
real
try to
quick.
paint, right? Because
Bro, hold on.
Most,
Let me see how many
okay,
followers
I
you got,
just,
bro.
the whole thing is, I still want to have the conversation, and we really not gonna get nowhere
We're
if
not
you
all
got a point
related,
to
bro.
prove.
Some of us have
You
native
can literally
haplogroups. We're
wait
not
to
all
prove your
related, bro.
point.
Native
We're not
American
all
and
related. That's
American
my point.
Indian is definitely two different things. We're dealing with a deceitful people here. They like to talk in legalese or double speak. Um, and that's the catch. So you have to understand the etymology of words and stuff like that,
Oh my God,
because
not this again.
that's the truth of the matter, bro. When you're dealing with these people, you have to understand exactly what they're saying. There's a reason why there's two definitions There's a legal definition for things, and then there's just a regular definition for things, right? And you have to understand both, right? Because it does matter when you're speaking to these people.
I've heard this argument. I've seen how this works. This has no basis in the way the English language that we are all speaking.
Brother, you can just write it off all you want to, but that's the fact of the matter. There's a reason why there's two definitions for these things.
We'll just have to agree to disagree. I mean,
and at the end of the day, Colin, Colonel, you already established that there's was a black presence in the Americas pre-colonial times. You already established that, bro.
And matter of fact, they got studies on it right now. The book that you brought up, right? The Melanesians and the Australasian people of the Americas, and you were speaking about how the guy was talking to the Pueblo people. That was from an archaeologist who went there because he was finding the bones there, and these bones were coming back looking Melanesian Negro type bones. As he's discussing, let me finish, brother. I'm not done talking. As he's discussing this with another archaeologist, you can tell that he was extremely biased because he didn't even look at the skulls, and he immediately wrote them off. And this is how it is in that type of field, because
you know why?
Let me finish, brother.
Let him finish, bro.
Because the field itself is based in colonialism, right? And the fact that you would speak on something outside of what they deem correct or something like that, you're immediately written off. You're immediately blacklisted, right? You can't publish these type of things without getting an okay for it first. Even though the fact that they found evidence of DNA of the Melanesian people either coming from the Americas or into the Americas, especially there's a linguistic connection, and there's a food connection with the sweet potato, which traveled from South, which is indigenous to South America, but was found all the way in New Zealand and the Melanesian islands and the Hawaiian islands. So they're showing you that there is a connection there, that these people either did trade from one another, or they came from the Americas.
okay, can I go?
Yeah, you got it, bro.
All right. So one thing, if you look at what we're doing today compared to what was being done in the 1800s, right, you'll notice that we're not taking measurements of skulls and eye sockets and all these different parts of remains, right? Because we've been proven it's not accurate. In the past, eugenics was a huge deal in the Americas. Everybody was trying to prove eugenics, that there was some type of way that you could measure craniums to determine Euro ancestry or African ancestry, and it was really to be racist towards minorities. So when we find skeletal remains, we're not doing that anymore because it's been disproven. It's not accurate. So, and then the Harlick, the gentleman who...
Hey, bro, just put me on the big screen real quick, because we ain't got to argue about it. We'll just pull up the evidence.
All right, I got you, bro. Give me 1 second.
Opinions is stupid, though.
Man, I got so much pictures in my joint. I wish I could pull up the source that I wanted to pull up. But who said that? I got you.
Lewis.
Brody down there said.
Hold on, let me resize it real quick.
All right.
It's not about cutting nothing, bro. Other populations existed in America besides y'all, bro.
Yeah, bro. And
Get over it, bro.
You didn't come from the haplogroups, then nah, bro.
Get over. Yes, I do, bro. That's the whole point of me posting this shit, idiot.
So pull up the mummy, right, that they found in the Andes Mountains, and then pull up the genetics they got from that mummy.
Bro,
Okay?
those skeletons don't go past 12,000 years, bro.
Skeleton, it's a
None of
mummy.
them
It was
do,
a
bro.
frozen in time.
If you find a
Pull it up.
skeleton that's
You don't
30,000
gotta
years
look at
old,
an
it
old
would never
world.
match y'all,
You
bro.
don't gotta look at nothing.
Never.
We
It
can
would
see
never
this
match
in the
y'all.
flesh. Preserved. Pull up the
Bro,
Andean mummy.
no
Y'all ain't afraid
skeleton
of
past
that.
12,000 years will
Andean
match y'all, bro.
mummy. Andean mummy
Go ahead.
found in Chile. Pull it up, host.
And how old is it? How old is it? How old is it? I bet you it's not past 20,000 or 12. I bet you that.
Let's read the article together. Pull it up.
wait, hold on.
Y'all were here, dummy.
Pull it up.
Y'all were here and we were here,
Oh
bro.
my God, brother.
Listen, bro. Listen. How old was
Pull
the
it
mummy?
up.
How old was the mummy?
Let's look at the article together.
How old was the mummy?
30, I don't know,
Clovis period.
20,000 years old or something like that.
2000.
like that?
2,000, bro. That like, come on, bro.
20,000, bro.
20,000.
No,
to
it ain't.
20,000.
Prove it. He lying, bro.
He
Ain't
lying.
nothing 20,000 ain't gonna match them, bro. Ain't nothing 20,000 gonna match them. I guarantee
Pull
you.
it up.
Right.
If I'm lying, pull it up.
All right, my
No,
bad.
you
Look
pull
at
it up. You pull it up.
Oh, you don't want to pull it up.
What mummy was it you said?
So this
Look
this
up
is the study right here. This is from PubMed Central. This is the
American.
origin of the Aryan Indians, peopling of the Americas,
We're gonna
right?
find out.
And this is
Yeah.
basically the study, and it's breaking down, like I said, the DNA evidence, the linguistic evidence, and the food evidence as well. And this is the people of Melanesia, of the Papua New Guinean,
Right. We're not
the people
so,
of
are we talking about Turtle Island or are we talking about the Pacific Islands? Pull up the Andean mummy so I can cut y'all real quick.
The Andean mummy. All right, I'm gonna pull it up. Let me pull it up. Andean mummy.
Yeah, pull it up. I guarantee you it's not. I guarantee you it's young. Watch this. Y'all asking
you
got
said
no
it-
ancient DNA.
You said it's 20,000 years old, right?
I said 12 to 20,000 or whatever.
No. You said
Andean
20,000. Stop. Hold up. You said 20,000. If it's not 20,000, bro, I'm not bringing this shit up. What? So let me look it up. Andean mummy carbon dating.
right. The black and white photo is the picture of the people of the Philippines as well. The Negritos, and bro, like it's too close, bro. It's too close to even deny it at this point.
Me too, though.
Man, we know who came across them waters. Y'all ass came across Beringia later.
We're from the West End.
Yeah, bro.
I'm still on my land. You don't got no land. Comfortably on my land. Mexico, not you. Probably
I ain't gonna come on your land either. Your land is Canada and all that weird shit. I'm gonna be right in the woodlands on the southeast.
Yeah, so
where your people never been.
And this is this is 2010. There's also an updated version of 2024. I believe our grandson got it as well.
You wouldn't know nothing about that. You wouldn't know nothing
Your ass
about
don't know
that.
nothing about the Caribs neither. You don't know nothing about Jamaica, Haiti. You don't know nothing about them islands. That ain't your people. You don't know
I know
nothing
that
about
there's a lot of
Florida.
West African foreigners there. Yeah, I do know a lot about
There's a
it.
lot of Spaniards in Mexico right now. Your shit named after a Spaniard.
Check it out.
Fuck out of here.
Why don't y'all want to pull up the
Your
evidence? Pull up
city named after a Spaniard. Matter of fact, you probably got a Spanish last name like your granddad.
All right,
pull up the Andes Mountains mummy and let's put all this to rest right now.
Hold on, Ghost. Let me ask you something. Ghost, let me ask you something. Ghost. Do you believe in the Bering Strait migration?
No.
Okay, you a motherfucking pseudo. Like, bro, we can't even talk to you, bro. Like, you
I'll tell you why.
whole entire
I'll tell you
pseudo, dog.
Hey, put me back on the big screen, bro. Let me finish cooking real quick.
I'll make a video on it, bro.
Beringian up here that said his family came over and he talking about
Y'all don't want to pull up the picture, right? You want to pull up coloring books, right? Instead of the article about the mummy and the Andes. Everybody in the comment section.
Hey, brother, we can bring that up too. Brother, we can bring that up too. Right, but what I'm breaking down here is this, right? It's a fact that when the Portuguese got here, it's a fact when the Portuguese got here in Brazil, they quote unquote called the indigenous inhabitants Negroes the terrier, right? Negroes of the land.
Wait, when the Portuguese
let me finish, brother. Let me finish. Let me finish, brother. Hey, brother, let me finish. So they be hey, can you mute him?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Appreciate you. So the Portuguese refer to the indigenous inhabitants of Brazil as Negroes of the land. This is a map made by cartographer Pedro Renel for King Manuel of Portugal. Bro, this is at the Library of Congress, bro. I'm pulling it up so you can go look it up. You don't got to believe me. Go look it up yourself. And this is a map that he depicted of the people of Brazil. I'm going to bring up the other map of the people that he depicted of Central America.
Man,
right, and we could give you literature of how they were depicted too. I could do that for you too.
I got the same shit, bro. Your ass can't sit on the equator. You'll wrinkle up like a raisin, boy.
Now, this is the map of the people depicted in Central America as well. So this is created in 1517, right? Brother, like I said, this is a map created by a Portuguese cartographer in the
1500s.
Exactly, wobbles in the 1500s, exactly. Right, and if you go into the Spaniard journals as well, when they got into Mexico, they literally said that these people who were of the Aztecs or whatever were in the midst of a people from the north, from the south, and to the islands of a different race in a different language. Right?
No African has.
They not African, bro, but you can say what you want, crybaby.
I'll keep muting me though. Why aren't you bringing up? Why aren't you bringing up the
Because all
article
you
that
do
I
is
have?
cry.
That's
You
all
don't
I
bring up no
ask.
sources.
Bro, you want me to bring up a mummy that
I'm
ain't...
telling you to pull up the source right now. Let's
Listen,
get
bro.
into genetic evidence.
We're
This
not
is in
denying
the
that those
flesh,
people were here. We're
frozen
not
in
denying that.
time.
You guys are denying
Mummy.
that black people in general
Pull
was
up the
here.
picture. This is part two.
That's the brother. That's wild as hell. Just to even think that.
Wobble cartoon drawings, bro.
Hey, go.
I'm saying pull up the article of a person in the flesh, frozen
Brother, this
in
was
time.
made
in the
300 years ago.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Fuck a drawing. Let's talk about it.
Ghost.
400 plus years ago.
Ghost, listen, bro. You don't even believe in the Bering Strait migration, dog. You don't listen, bro. Listen, you're doing a disservice to your ancestors in Siberia by not believing in the Bering Strait migration, dog. You're really doing that.
I'm from Siberia,
You're cursing yourself
but you don't
right
want
now, bro. Like I said, I'm doing some shadow work to you, bro. You getting really angry, bro. And I don't know what's going on with you, bro. But you need to chill out, bro. It's just information, bro.
witchcraft, bro. That's what you're doing. So pull up your ancestor, possibly, right? Not their ancestor. Pull up your ancestor. Pull up the Andes Mountains mummy, bro, and let's talk about it. If you could prove me wrong on this, then you know, I'll be quiet. But pull it up. They don't want to pull it.
All right, listen. I'll pull up the mummy if you tell me how the Bering Strait migration is debunked.
I would love to, and I'm gonna make a video on it. You've inspired me. Thank you.
Go ahead, make the video, tag me it.
I will, so I can cut all of y'all.
All right,
just to bed.
Tell me how the Bering Strait migration is debunked. Go ahead.
Pull up the thing first.
No, I said tell me how the Bering Strait migration is debunked, and I'll pull up the thing if you tell me.
I'm going to debunk. I will debunk. Okay, it's long, bro. It's gonna take minutes.
Nah.
And listen, this is why I don't believe in the transatlantic slave trade. I believe in the inter-American slave trade. I believe that happened.
A theory.
So where did the slaves come from? So wait, you said you don't believe in the transatlantic slave trade. So
no, I don't.
The people who were enslaved within America, where did who were they?
So the people that were enslaved, like I said, when the Portuguese got to South America, they called them Negroes of the land. When the first slaves, so-called, got here in 1619, where did they come from? They came off a Portuguese ship with Portuguese names, and they came with crops that are indigenous from the Americas, peanuts, cassava, all that. They had Portuguese names. So if they're referring to the people of South America as Negroes de terror, right? Where do you think they're coming from?
Well, they refer to the people in Africa as the N-word too. So people coming from Africa. That's why I'm
now check this out though. Now, so this
slave. So the people
check it
who
out.
were enslaved. My ancestors. That, hold on, because I just really want to know. My ancestors that were enslaved, did they just magically appear here?
So let me explain something to you right now. Right. So crossing the Atlantic
I don't know
Ocean.
who they. Hold up. Okay, who's talking? Because I know who my ancestors are. I know my grandparents. Baby, I grew up with my great grandmama, my great grandparents. So I don't know what y'all talking about up here.
Wait, time out. I don't want to do this.
Ancestry. So again, I've done. My whole point is I've done my ancestry. I know who my people are. So I don't know who you up here talking to. I don't know who you up here talking to. Trying to classify everybody as
presentation.
Yeah, no.
You just stopped my boy from presenting because you expert in African exportation.
Presenting first and foremost, I was asking.
So show how you're an expert, please.
I was asking him a question, and he was answering the question.
Well,
I don't know why you up here so mad and trying to come for me, talking about, I don't know who my people were. I know who my people are, and it dates back. Who's disrespecting your ancestors? I asked about my ancestors. I asked about my ancestors, sweetie. I said mine. I said mine. It wasn't in the middle of him teaching. I asked a question, and I wanted to specify the question before he finished answering. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who's trying to prove anything? Again, the host gave information. I took his source down so I could read into it. I think somebody else came up here and gave information. The person on the big screen, like what is all the what's to you? That's like me telling because you're black, you don't know so because so you don't know what he's not presenting anything anymore. He has it up there. Now we're talking. We're having a conversation. I asked a question and he was answering it. What are
But
you
you
talking
stopping
about?
me. This
I
ain't about
specifically
you.
asked
This ain't
about
about you. Shut
my
up.
Hold up, guys.
people.
Hold up, real quick, guys. Hold speaking real quick. I'm gonna do a real quick commercial break, right quick. Guys, this live right here is hold on, boom. This live right here is about proving a black presence in the Americas, and right here is what we got on the back screen.
Look how brown that person
This
is,
is
though.
motherfucking pretendian.
I'm a
Right
fucking way
here.
browner
This
than
is
you.
this is a real
How about
pretendian in
we
the back
pull up
screen
the
right here,
frozen
y'all.
mummy
Look how
on the
brown that
ground?
person is, though.
Really prove it.
This is bro.
Way browner than
Bro,
you.
that look like an Asian dude
And,
right
and,
there,
and
bro.
why you make me look
That look like
bald
an
like
Asian
that,
dude,
though, my
bro.
Pull
nigga?
up, let's
Why you
pull
make
up
me
the
look bald
mummy
like that?
in
I
Andy's
got
mouth.
long
You don't want to
hair.
do it.
All right, we're gonna get
You
back to
are
the info.
somebody
We're gonna
looked
get
it
back
up,
to the info.
and it
I got
doesn't
long
go
hair.
against security, bro. Hey, why you holding their pockets, bro?
Oh, nah, you good, bro.
I got long
He
hair.
asked for the money. I'm just
Nigga,
posting the
why you
age.
make it seem like I have
That ain't the
fucking...
mummy I'm talking about, and you know it, motherfucker. Pull up the
I put the
picture.
oldest mummy in South America. The Chinchorro mummies is
Fuck
the
up out of here,
oldest.
man. Be real.
You're
Get the
trying to
fuck
make
up
me...
out of here. I just been on TikTok for 5 weeks. If I
You
knew
know
how
what?
to,
You too angry, bro. You been to jail too many times getting your cheeks clapped. You gotta chill,
right,
bro.
yeah, bro. Now we be running over you.
Ain't nobody else up here felons, bro.
There's
We
the guy
not
with the
felons,
list.
bro.
You ain't saying that shit in the feds though. You
Bro,
ain't
shut
saying
your
His
you.
bald-head
grandson got the
Chinese
list
little
going
dick
on, though.
ass up, bro. Ain't nobody worrying about you, bro.
Suffocating Serticatas.
Look at you, bro. Look at
Shut your list.
Yeah.
Hey, peace to everybody on the channel. On the panel. I just want to say that if you search up copper colored Indians, you're gonna see so many different dark carbonated beings on there.
Yeah, nah, definitely. Like a lot of us done seen the truth already. Some people just really hung up on not seeing the truth. They like listening to the motherfucking colonizer, and that's what it is. You know, grandson, you got the screen, bro. You want me to skip over you, bro?
Nah. You can go ahead. Damn, this shit little as shit.
Right. I ain't never seen nothing. I ain't never seen it go that small. All right.
Yeah, they don't want to nigga show now.
I'm gonna wrap you up, bro. We'll just spin back around. So what you got to say about the live, Mono?
Yo.
I don't be hosting lives like you do. And
Nah, I'm tripping out on your live. I'm tripping out. The indigenous erasure that you push.
The host is still talking, brother. The host is still talking. Like, even though you on the back screen right back here and shit, you made it on the back screen, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, my life.
Bro, I got long hair, bro.
My life.
Hey, why you make me look...
My life is more popping than yours.
You trying to make it seem like I...
My life is more popping than yours, bro. I don't even be hosting lives like that, bro. So you need to get the fuck up out of here. You don't got no substantial evidence to back your claims, bro. You don't even believe in the Bering Strait migration. Once again, dog. Like, bro, like at the end of the day, bro, I'm really convinced you like part Chinese. You not even Mexican like me, bro. And I know I got multiple ethnicities in me, bro.
Dumb as fuck. I don't look no Chinese, and you know it.
Bye-bye.
I just wanted to talk to the person who said that they don't believe that the transatlantic slave trade was a thing. So I'll just wait till we get off of it. You can get me.
All right. Yeah, nah. So she wants to see evidence that about this the slave trade, guys. All right.
Hey, host, are you from the Bay Area or what?
From Oceanside, cousin.
Oceanside?
Yup.
Okay.
What
So
you
you're
gonna
gonna
do,
pull
bro?
up,
You
you're gonna
gonna
pull
try to
up the
slide
mummy
up
that
on
I
me
was
and
talking
shit?
about. I don't
You
know how
gonna
to
try to
do it.
slide on me, bro?
I'm just wondering. You know what I mean? I'm wondering where all this self hate is coming from. You know? I
Bro,
wonder why you hold them.
listen, bro. How's it self hate, bro? How's it self hate when I know the truth?
Because you're campaigning against what would seem to be your own heritage and your own people, and you're going along with these narratives that is really harmful. And I take great
How's
offense.
it harmful, bro? How's it harmful?
Because their story is not our story. You
But
understand
how
what
is
I'm
it
saying? When
harmful?
somebody
How is
tries
that
to
harmful?
hijack your story, while
How is
our
it
men were
harmful?
fighting
How is it harmful?
and then they want to sit on the sidelines, watch their women get violent.
Nah, bro. Like, you're not gonna have no room to talk when you're making false allegations. You know. Bye.
All right. So real quick, one thing, like, you can't show a slave boat. Second thing is the traversing across the Atlantic Ocean, even today, is difficult with the modern technology that we have now. And you mean to tell me that in wooden boats with no refrigeration, no electricity, no fresh water, no way to store food so where it doesn't spoil, to come across that ocean, you know what I'm saying, is bizarre. You're not doing that more than once. It's a terrifying ocean at that, and you can only come during the springtime. Other than that, you have the hurricane season, then you have the winter season. So you only have a 3-month window in order to make that voyage, right? It makes more sense for them to traverse around the American islands and all that stuff, and then acquire servants or quote unquote slaves.
Yeah, like I'm not sure if y'all haven't seen that one show, Shipping Wars, where they be having those shipping container boats and shit. Y'all seen the ocean when it gets that crazy, y'all. We talking about little small ass rickety boats going across this ocean with some.
All right, so you wanted to hear about
dumbass Europeans and shit.
Here's a lie. The land bridge theory is a lie, and I'm going to let you know why. Okay,
go ahead.
All right, so we got to get into genetics, right? So do you agree, or do you believe in genetics and haplogroups? Yes or no?
Yeah. Have you heard of the Red Deer Caves?
And I just showed his haplogroup tied to the Beringians.
Right.
I don't know why he ignoring that shit.
But go ahead and land your plane, bro. Go ahead and land your plane.
So there's a couple things we need to look at. Genetics is one of them, right? So the Andean mummy, right, which is 12,000 to 20,000 years old is what they dated it, right? What they do when they test these...
You can't be making false claims without showing no sources. I know you can't cam up, but go ahead and tell me where you're getting this 12,000 to 20,000 years ago.
All you got to do is look up mummy in South America, and it's going to pop up. It's going to show you the picture. Now, if you believe in facts...
Listen, I want to see where it says 12,000 to 20,000 years. I want to see that.
Pull up the article, homie. It's going to show you the picture.
Which one?
We're going to scroll down the article. Just look it up, bro. It's going to pop up. Straight up.
You talking about that mummy with the chick with the braids, with the micro braids?
With a couple micro braids that clearly ain't you. Clearly is my people, not your people. Yeah, that one.
All right, let me see. Let me see the carbon dating.
This is a time capsule, frozen in time, not a drawing.
Hold on, bro.
So you saying that no black people got her haplogroup? That's what you saying?
We're going to find out.
I think we all got the same haplogroup.
No, you got European haplogroups.
Oh, okay. But we still don't got straight hair, though, right?
Hold up. So you talking about...
I can't see it, bro.
You talking about that one? Hold on.
Yeah, exactly. That one. Pull it up. Pull up.
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna go by your claim, bro. I'm gonna go by your claim to see if it's 12,000 to 20,000 years old. To see if you even know what you're talking about. First of all right. That's how we do stuff over here. We go by people's claims. You said it's 12,000 to 20,000 years ago, right?
Run it.
All right. Well, you can go ahead and talk while I read this.
All right, cool. While you looking over that, right? All of you guys, right? We're not talking about coloring books. This is a time capsule frozen in time. Now, what they do when they come across these type of things is they do genetic testing, right? And guess who it comes back as? All the haplogroups in the Americas. Okay, so we're talking about obviously the Q. We're talking about A, B, C, T, and X. If you don't have any of those haplogroups, then you don't have no connection to the Western Hemisphere. And this is just another solid proof proving that. If there were haplogroups in West Africa in that mummy, then I would have to change everything that I know. But there ain't. Okay? Never been found.
Right, bro. Hold on.
Now we're West African again.
Stop talking, bro. First of all, you didn't even know what you're talking about. It says that this tomb, she was found. Let me see. The lump of so it was a ritual sacrifice that happened 500 years ago, bro. You dumb.
Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
Like, dude, you said 12,000. No, shut up, man. Shut up.
Afro? Why don't she got an afro though,
bro? Oh my god, bro. Like, listen, bro. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. You see how easy that was to research? You don't know how to, you don't know what you're talking about, man.
What would you say she is phenotypically?
Bro, it don't even matter at that point. It's 500 years
What
ago.
would you say she is phenotypically?
Listen, bro, listen. You're not understanding, bro. There was people here before the Bering Strait migration, okay? And the Bering Strait migration happened. Hold on, I'm not finished. The Bering Strait migration happened, and these type of people, they come through the Bering Strait.
Get in.
You gotta mute up, Mono, because you talking to your dog and shit, bro. Like,
So you saying, so, okay, where did horses come from, right? Why didn't they come on horses? Why would they walk across the Bering Strait? Why didn't they come on horses if they was coming across the Bering Strait? Huh?
Y'all eat
If they were so close to Mongolia, why wouldn't they? Mongolian is known for being horsemen. Why wouldn't they just hop on the horses and come across the Bering Strait?
bro, I'm gonna drop a gem on your body. When the people came across the Bering Strait, a lot of the megafauna in the Americas started going extinct because of y'all. All right, because y'all was just going crazy, eating shit. Like we was over here planting gardens and shit. We was doing shit the right way. Y'all just
lie, bro.
eating shit, bro. Like,
Lie. You ain't motherfucking mescalero. You a lie. You'll never do it.
like, bro, why you so bad, dog?
That's not an Indian attitude, bro. This dude is a fucking Spaniard, bro.
Bruh,
Man, fuck you. You an Afro-Saxon, but pull up.
I don't give a
Pull
fuck
up
what
to
you
New
talking
Mexico,
about.
bro. We ain't rocking with all that shit, man. You never will. I'll pull up to wherever the fuck you at.
I ain't coming to
Wherever
fat
the
and all
fuck you
that.
at.
You can come to Philly and get cooked.
let me show my Mexican family, y'all, right quick.
But hold on, he can come to Philly and get cooked real quick.
Y'all
But
see
go
this?
ahead.
Little Woken inside of Mexico, y'all, with the Mexican family, all right? Like at the end of the day, y'all see. Look, I done pulled out sources on y'all all the time. So Lil Woken, like this is back in the '90s, so I was looking a little funny.
You probably Puerto Rican, homie. You probably ain't even Mexican. You probably Puerto Rican. Y'all the ones holding them pockets, bro. We fronting.
No, bro. Just because I know the truth and shit, bro, you
Say
get mad.
Mescalero. Never say nothing.
Like you getting mad, bro. Look,
Then he gonna cry in the car.
here go another picture with my
fuck
Mexican
you,
family,
man.
bro. There's Lil Woken again. All right, there you go. All right. So boom. Now what?
What does that prove?
I'm just saying, bro. You over here saying that like I ain't who I'm saying I am and shit, bro. Like what the fuck going on here, bro? You know, like that's only one side of my family. I didn't even show you my grandma and shit. I didn't show you my grandma's side, but it is what it is, bro. Like you can keep saying that I'm a sellout and shit just because I know the truth. Huh? What you say? Bro, my grandma is
preaching this shit in Mescalero.
That's the thing, bro. Is I'm on TikTok. I'm telling y'all that I'm Muscalero. My grandma's Muscalero, bro. So
are you gonna come preaching that madness over on Mescalero? You know you ain't gonna, right? Them boys is tough, bro.
Listen, bro. You keep acting like people are supposed to be scared. We're literally debating, bro. And first of all, I'll knock you out in real life. So that's the thing, bro. Is like you need to chill the fuck out, bro. Like you need to really chill out, bro. You seem like you 5'2", you got short man energy, and you're just getting crazy, bro. You need to chill out. All right, we're gonna look at this mummy right here. Damn, where was that joint found?
Peru.
There you go, bro.
That's a motherfucking lie.
That joint look older than 500 years old too.
Goddamn lie.
That joint look way older than 500 years old.
Reverse search it. Go ahead.
Go ahead and reverse search it, bro.
The Sunday morning Wabo cartoon.
That ain't no cartoon, bro. That's a older than 500 years old, bro. We pulled up your 500-year-old mummy. We pulled up your little 500-year-old mummy and shit, bro. What happened?
Bro, that shit is funny.
To do with the Americas, that's what happened. It don't got shit to do with the Americas.
Why is it funny? Why is it funny, Mono? Because it doesn't look like you.
Bro,
What
look
does a
how
picture
fake that
prove, bro?
is.
What does a picture prove? I could pull up a picture of Fat Albert. That don't mean shit.
Look at the afro. That shit is fake.
That shit fake.
It do look like grandson though. I ain't gonna lie. It looks like grandson for sure.
You can't talk about how nobody look, bro.
Look just like
sick.
it, nigga.
Let me put Mono back up on the big screen right quick.
Yeah, your ass
Oh,
is
man,
sick.
I got long hair, my
Y'all
nigga.
do your own homework.
I got long hair.
Bro, you still
Some more
look the
shit.
same.
I got long hair, my nigga.
You still look the same, bro. What you just say?
Nah, he good.
I
He can
got
say what he
long hair,
wants.
my nigga. You heard me?
Oh, okay, this man, little small guy, saying this shit. Like, bro, you can get beat up, dog. Look, you got the fake Adidas on and shit, bro. This
Those are
crazy.
not fake, bro. What the
Yeah,
fuck
you
you
got
talking
fake
about?
Adidas on, bro.
Because in real life, your ass would be looking up to me.
Way browner than you, bro. Way browner than you.
Literally, this
That's
man
indigenous
literally be
brown. You
looking
can't
up.
duplicate that brown. You can't
So
duplicate
what
that.
card do you ride with? Like, let's say theoretically you got locked up in Oceanside. Where's that, in California?
Yeah.
Do you rock with the black card? Is that who you with? Is that who you rocking with? Is that why you
Yeah, he
campaigning
talking
so
that
hard?
jail shit. Bro, shut the
Right,
fuck
right.
up, bro. Anybody else a criminal in this motherfucker.
Right.
But you
Like,
don't know. Y'all the only criminals in this bitch.
Right. I might have been a criminal at one point, but now
And
I'm
then,
not.
I'm curious where all this
hey,
Hamilton. I don't know. Y'all,
hey, Woken. Hey, let me just say this real quick, because I'm gonna hop down after this. But
Okay.
another reason why I don't believe in it is because you have laws during the 1600s, like the late 1600s, deportation laws, where they were deporting slaves to back to the West Indies, back to Haiti, back to the Spanish colonies. You have them cooking up a scheme to export people of color out of the Americas as early as 1714, right? You even have them in 1787 doing the whole Sierra Leone thing. You have them doing the Liberia thing in 1816. So the fact that these people have conspired over 150 years to export people of color out of the Americas into different areas, it's not making sense if you're trying to so-called bring in slaves. You can't be trying to bring in slaves and then cooking up a plan to kick them out of the Americas. It just don't make sense to me.
so you don't believe your line eyes? Because when I put somebody from Cameroon next to a person from the southeastern United States that is African American, phenotypically they're the same. You cannot tell them apart. We could have a whole series to where you guess whether they're African American from the
Now
southeastern
time
United
out,
States.
time out.
or from
You talking about
Cameroon.
modern day, right? You're talking about modern day. Do you realize that they've been shipping people to Africa as early as 1740?
So it's one big giant conspiracy, right? So, bruh, do you hear yourself? So all the people in Africa secretly they ship
There's no
way they
conspiracy
ship
about that. That's a fact.
Secretly, they
There's
ship them all
a
to
fact, and it's
Africa
documented.
to bamboozle you and fool you in the.
So
They wanted to fool you into the far future.
let me break this down to you, brother, because this is another thing that you fail to understand. When the Europeans got over here, they can't live in the equatorial regions, right? Because they will die from either the climate or the illnesses down. They literally can't live there. They can't live in the interior Africa. That's why they're not there as well, right? Because they would die, literally. It's been documented that they can't live there more than a year or two without falling ill to something. So that's the reason why they don't live in those areas today. There's a reason why there's mixed breeds in control of those areas today, who are being controlled through their lineage that way. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to tell you is that the North American where there were people in the southeastern portion and the northeastern portion, which is documented. If you look at where they landed, was just on the eastern coast, but in the middle was Indian territory, and then the other half was the Spanish colonies and stuff like that. There's a reason why they wanted that land.
Let me entertain your delusion real quick, okay? I'll play with you, right? Okay. So if all this is what you're saying is true, right? Why, when we go into the Amazon jungles, we don't find nobody that looks with you? Why?
That's a lie. You do. And I got pictures to prove that.
That your people don't speak. Why are you people not in Montana? Why are you people not amongst the Pomo in Northern California? Why are you not amongst the people in the Northwest, Idaho, the tribes of the Seneca, the tribes in Canada, the tribes in Uruguay, the Andes Mountains, Peru? You're MIA, missing in action. Meanwhile, all these people still have their cultural continuity, still speaking their languages, all of which you have nothing to do with. You understand what I'm saying? What I was trying to get into the linguistics earlier was saying when you pull up a linguistics map, right, you see all the different languages, Native American languages and different right? And they are separated. It takes thousands upon thousands of years for different languages and groups to separate. So this is going into, when you take that into account, right? If you're looking at, let's say, the Nahua language in Mexico, for example, and you see the Manchi, the Arapaho, the Ute, and you see the variations of the languages, it takes thousands of years for those to separate. And this is true for all of the Americas. You understand what I'm saying? So when you take that into account,
Okay.
that's at least 20 to 30,000 years of separation of language.
Listen. So if I bring up documentation right now showing you how the U.S. government, as early as like the 1800s or the mid 1700s, how they documented themselves sending in missionaries, right, to get tribes to assimilate into Christianity while also dropping their so-called savage culture and their language, and them saying in the documentation that we want to preserve their language and keep it, but make sure they don't know it. If I pull that document up right now, what you gonna say then?
You just avoid everything I said, right? You just avoided everything I said.
Put that mummy back up, though.
They were referring to real Native Americans with the haplogroups that we know are associated with indigenous Americans, right? That don't got shit to do with you, right? If it
No. So what has to do with me? So you believe that they put us on plantations, then they stripped us of our language and our culture, our African culture and language, which is no reason for them to do that, right? Because we don't speak the language here and we don't know their language as well. So to strip us of our African culture and our language just for them to give it back to us 200 years later, that makes sense to you?
Well, what African languages did they give back to us? It makes perfect sense because they did it to indigenous people as well, which is why some tribes had to, I don't even know the word for it, but pretty much be consumed by other tribes. But what language did they give back to us?
Well, I'm not saying they gave us back the language. I'm saying that they're trying to tell us that, oh yeah, this is who you are. Even though we said we took it from you, so we didn't know who you were, but then 200 years we're going to say, okay, this is who you are. But like I said, there's even in the laws itself, how they stated that all non-reservational Indians will be classified as what? Either Negro or colored. Now, can a Native American right now show me somebody in their lineage that is so-called phenotypically Native American that was classified as Negro or colored? That's not going to happen.
Right. Is you're operating in the white man's framework. Everything that you are saying is
this goes back to the whole the transatlantic slave trade. So you said, oh, do you really think that they put your people on slave plantations and stripped them of all these things? Well, they did put them on slave plantations. I guess the whole question for me is, to you, is where did they come from to you?
Like I said, those people came from either the West Indies or South America or Central America. Right. So
none of them came from Africa.
If people did come from Africa,
I mean, because
listen. If people did come from Africa, they did not come over here as no slaves. They definitely came over here as mercenaries. That's the only option. They're not bringing over. Let's follow this to your conclusion. Wait. Let me finish, brother. Listen, these are Europeans. They're entering into a hostile area. They're trying to take over land in the America. They're not going to bring over slaves who are going to potentially turn on them while they're mistreating them, right?
Well, no, because they seasoned the slaves first. That like the whole. So prior to them getting to the West, the Caribbeans in general, where did they come from?
Say what? Prior to them
getting to the Caribbeans and to the West Indies, where did they come from?
I'm saying those people were already there. Like I mentioned before, how they were calling the indigenous people of Brazil, Negroes of the land, right? This is when they got here. This is when they saw the people when they first got here in 1501, they looked at the people of Brazil, the indigenous inhabitants, and referred to them as Negroes of the land.
And real quick, bro.
Okay.
Hold on, real quick, guys. This is how they're also describing the Brazilians of Rio de Janeiro. Like at the end of the day, we'll just skip down to here. They were cannibal. Well, this is basically, you got to dodge the hijack on this. They were saying they're cannibals and stuff like that. Olive colored, well made, their hair short and woolly. You know, you got to understand what that means. Short and woolly.
Yeah, what year are we talking about?
Okay, so based off that narrative, it essentially, but regardless of the year,
hold on, it's the indigenous of the motherfucking of Brazil, bro. That's what they're talking about. Period. You over here talking about modern day people in motherfucking Peru, but I can't talk about people.
Out of here, man. That's a motherfucking lie.
Okay, bro, but so they have people. Okay, so
that's a goddamn lie. But let me.
When they describe Africans and they describe them in that same light, but you guys claim to not be African or of African descent, so I don't get that whole. Well, they describe them and they depict them as this, but they also depict Africans as this.
No, see, you got to realize the term Negro, the term Negro didn't come from them seeing Africans. The term Negro came from the Americas. They never refer to the people of Africa as Negro. Even the people in Africa don't even refer to themselves as Negro.
Let me.
Well, okay, prior to Negro, we know it was the hard ER. So,
Ghost, you gotta chill out.
But I'm still confused. Okay, I'm still confused on the whole depiction thing. So, you put two pictures up of their depiction on how they depict indigenous people, or what your depiction of what they said, and then of other people's depiction of how Africans look.
Because this is confusing.
Right. So this is what I'm trying to show you right here, right? So if you look at the one with the colorful feathers and stuff like that, this is the people of Brazil. They refer to those people as Negroes of the land. And then you have in 1619, right? Because Brazil is a Portuguese colony, right? In 1619, they came from were what? They were Negroes, right? They came with Portuguese name. They came with South American crops, peanuts, cassava.
We're gonna go on 1 minute. We're gonna go on 1 minute showtime right quick, bro. My bad.
All right, go ahead.
My bad, Mr. Lewis. This man going crazy. I don't know why.
Man, bro, you need to chill out because I'm getting sick of going on shows.
Like,
hey, host, I got a quick question, real quick.
Yeah.
All right, so let me just put this in perspective. How you gonna claim to take somebody from some land to another land that's not even yours? So it's like they wipe all the indigenous people to go right back to Africa, to go right back to the indigenous lands and bring them. Like, that don't even make sense. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the thing is, like, we know that those numbers that they supposedly brought over here was seriously inflated. You know, we if you even look at pre-Columbian just artifacts, you could see who the fuck was here. So, like, at the end of the day, a lot of people just want to stay blind and they want to go with the narrative that the colonizer done gave them, and it says a lot about who they are. You know, that's all I'm gonna say about it. But good question, bro. Patty, you want me to skip you?
I'm sorry. I don't know, but it's just really hard to, like, for us to, like, try to find out stuff when people attack each other. Like, Ghost over here, like, he gets so offended. Like, I don't know what's up, because I'm trying to learn myself, and I've been, like, looking at stuff like yesterday and today. I mean, I have some stuff with me, but I don't even want to bring it up because I was even scared to come up because I think I'm going to get attacked. Like, what's his name? I mean, I don't know why all the disrespect, like, you know? I'm from Oceanside too, you know?
Okay.
So, I mean, we talk and we act a certain way because
outside somewhere. Nobody's gonna beg you to stay up here, but you're not
All
about
he
to
does is
disrespect black
vent.
people
All he
because
does
you're
is
mad
vent.
at a few
We're
people.
talking about us
Sweetie,
though.
go
This whole
All you
educate
live
do is
is
yourself.
vent. That's all you're
Go
doing is
educate
vent.
yourself on history, on who laid the foundation in this country. Like, be
Like
for
you
real.
like you got problems. All you're doing is venting on here. You're not even showing us
is about
nothing.
y'all.
Yeah, bro. Hey, go check those CIA documents. Go check those FBI documents.
And then
The
come
prevent of
back.
the Black
And you
Messiah,
got
brother.
the
Hey,
nerve.
they know
You
who
didn't
not to
fight
fuck
for
with,
our
bro.
freedom.
You
You
have
didn't
no right
fight
to
at
talk to
all.
nobody
You
like that.
stood
But why do you
idly
be talking to
by,
people?
Single
got
denials because
violated
of what?
by
Why do you
our
think
men.
that right?
who
Single
Because
valiantly
denials
what you
because
fighting.
do.
why?
We
Who
were
are you?
valiantly fighting.
Like,
While
Single denials because why? We fought in every war on this country, on this soil, brother. Every war.
he
bro,
has like no respect. No
Baby,
I'm
respect.
talking about
no,
North
fuck
American
fighting in
natives.
every war, sweetie. We industrialize this country. We're not about to sit up here and play. Capitalism and slavery
No,
go
it's cool.
hand in hand,
I
baby.
feel
We not
sorry
about to
for
sit
you.
up here. No, because your whole ignorance is the reason why you're up here spazzing out and tweaking. You should probably go get a therapist and sit down and get a psychiatrist and figure your life out because you're tweaking on this live and you're crashing out and it's not
It has
giving.
nothing to do with the live. It's just him
Y'all belong
personally.
in school jackets. You don't even know who the fuck
It
you
has
are.
nothing to
But
do with
I
nothing
feel
we're
sorry for
talking
y'all's
about.
women because you stood
Baby, I
idly
know who I
by.
am.
Bro,
I'm
come on,
black,
bro.
sweetie. I know who I am, and that's your problem. That and the funny
Women
thing
got
is,
raped for
y'all be
400
up
years.
here talking,
Never
and the more
busted a
y'all
gun.
talk,
Never
y'all
busted.
anti-blackness comes out. Oh, y'all don't know who y'all are. I know who I am. Again, you disagree with a few people up here. It's ignorance. I know who I
Talking all
am.
kinds of shit.
So what? It don't matter. I'm not talking no shit. I'm just correcting you. You're mad because you're ignorant. You're not about to sit up here and
He's
talk
not.
about black people and
He
try to
has
act like
anger
we
in
didn't do
him.
anything for this country, sweetie. You need to
Mad is
get your
being
life
mad, but this
together.
man has anger in him, like real issues, like anger towards us. We don't even. He don't even know who we are.
That's
Like
exactly
he's
why I was
not
saying I
mad.
was
He
being
has
shallow
anger
with you, bro.
issues.
We
He
don't
needs to go see anger management for real.
Ancestors don't know who you are.
Who?
Whatever, bitch.
Okay, now I'm a
I'm
bitch. Now
dropping
I'm a
You.
dog.
I'm dropping you.
Okay.
But yeah, man. So I had to drop it, man. He's not gonna be disrespecting people like that. Like at the end of the day, that shit's not cool. What he's doing, like for real, bro. Like we was just up here debating shit, and you just like disrupting the live. You showed us a mummy that you didn't even know nothing about, and that's the only source you had. The rest
The
of the
only
time,
mummy that I found is one in India.
you said
That's
the
the
what?
only mummy I found. I didn't find no other mummy for 2,000 years ago.
Yeah, he
All that
showed
comes
us.
up is from India, somewhere in
I
India.
don't know. To the people in the comments, I guess y'all thought it was funny when I was talking about what slaves did, especially when it comes to the capitalism and how we help finance this country. Y'all need to really go educate yourselves. It's not. Y'all are so dumb, and y'all be trying to take y'all moment to insult black people any chance y'all get, and it's very sickening.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna let y'all know now.
like honestly, this is a debate live, but at the same time, it's also I'm doing like some type of
Tell us what he needs. What does he want?
yeah. His box is
We'll help
completely
him.
his box is
We'll help.
completely
We're here to
black.
help, you know. But just that mummy stuff, I don't know. He needs to come up with something else. I mean, because we don't hate. We're not here to hate.
Yeah, bro. Like
You
that's
know.
and that's the thing, bro. Like we showed
See,
you've been
because
showing
I'm
your
on my land, I know who I am.
Okay, then make
You
some
understand what I'm
facts.
saying?
Give us some facts. All you say is, oh, I have this, I know this, but what is it that you know? Like, tell us. Like, not
Hey,
all of us are
Patty,
the
aren't you
same.
Mexican, Patty? Are you
Who the
Mexican?
Yes,
fuck
I'm
I
from
am? The
Oceanside.
You're
family
Mexican,
that
so
I'm
why are you
from.
saying
What do you
us like you're
mean?
grouping yourself with them?
No, I'm saying him.
Hold on, who is them? Because first and foremost,
Right.
No, he's saying
who is them?
he's
Because
saying
her standing,
us.
no. Because exactly us, her standing us, as in he's
Wabos.
coming up here with his ignorance.
Oh,
Because again, I never said I was indigenous, sweetie. I know who I am and I know my ancestors. Like, what are we talking about? And regardless of how you want to flip it, spin it, turn it, a motherfucker standing up for what's right is never wrong. You sitting by it being complicit, and again, silence is compliance, sweetie, and it gives. And we know again how anti-black the indigenous community is. We not about to sit up here and play this game. You're mad because she's checking him about coming up here with his ignorance, spewing a bunch of dumb anti-black stuff, telling people they don't know who they are and where they're from or their ancestors. What are we talking about, sweetie? I'm African American, and I have no shame in that. I'm literally up here debating with them about their stance. but you're gonna attack black people because you don't agree with a few black people. It's delusional. That's
No, I
like
didn't
people
attack
saying,
anybody.
"Oh, well, because some of the main tribes in America owned slaves, we should all dislike indigenous people." It's delusional. So for you to try to do
No,
that,
that's not
get
me.
on our side,
That's
no, but
Ghost.
that's what you did. You tried to get on our side because you're Mexican, and I think you're a part of us. Mexican is not a race. First and foremost, I can be black and I can be Mexican. So that whole ideology of get on my
It's just
side
like how
is
they say black.
delusional.
It's the
I
same
never
thing.
said
Like
that.
telling me,
I
are you
never said that.
Mexican? It's the same thing.
The
No, I never
hell?
said that.
But you implied it when you said, "Aren't you Mexican, Patty?" Well, why are you on their side? Well, it's
No, I didn't
delusional.
say
Who
why are
is
you
their
on their
side?
side. Stop putting words in my mouth,
You
bro.
again. I said
Chill
you
the fuck
implied
out,
it.
bro.
First and foremost,
God
I said you
damn.
implied. I said
Ain't
you
nobody
implied
said that
it.
shit, bro.
I said, do you know
Clean
what
out your
implied
ears.
means?
Why are you
You
asking me if I'm
implied it,
Mexican?
sweetie. You implied it. You implied it. And you're not about to sit up here and play that game like you didn't just try to play that divide and conquer BS. The same stuff that colonizers do. Like, huh?
Right, and that's one of the problems is like you think that just because somebody belongs to your quote unquote race, bro, that they have to agree with you and be motherfucking anti-black. No, bro, that's not the way it fucking works at all. Like at the end of the day, bro, that's exactly what you fucking doing, bro. And
But
you're the
make up
one.
your mind though.
Hold
Okay,
on. You're the
Woken.
one on this. You're the one on this app.
No,
that spreads
Woken. I
division.
got a question for you. Make up your mind because you said first you got.
You spread division on this app, bro. You spread division on this app. That's all you do, Mono.
No, bro, I'm asking you a question.
Go
You
ahead. Ask
said
me.
you were saying to him that he's anti-black, right? Right now, but earlier you were saying that he's trying to act black or sound black.
He could.
That's what you told him. So which one is it?
Anti-blackness is global, sweetie. You just kind of. I was saying you were anti-black first and foremost. I said that about
I'm
you,
not.
and he was
First
up
and
here.
foremost,
He
I
was
can't
up
be
here
anti
saying
myself.
anti-black. He was up
I'm not
here saying
anti-black.
anti. Yeah,
No, I'm
black
not.
people can't be anti-black. In case you didn't know, sweetie, you
Oh
probably should
my
educate
God.
yourself on what anti-blackness is. I don't know why y'all come up here trying to argue with people and you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, what are we talking about? People want to pretend to be black all the time. They literally mimic black people all the time, and they're still anti-black. Stop playing with yourself. Educate yourself.
And that's the thing, Mono, is like, bro, like you out here like really fucking like trying to get people to like have like some race agreement and shit. Like nobody has to agree with you, bro. Nobody has to agree with you, especially if you're being negative as fuck, bro. Like that dude that was just up here, he was being negative as fuck, and he was asking me like, why am I basically being a sellout? Like I'm not being a sellout just because I don't agree with you guys. You know, like that's the thing. It's something weird. I feel like that's a colonizer type mentality right there. Like that, y'all definitely not native or indigenous, whatever the fuck you want to claim. Y'all some Spaniards.
Oh, I did. Okay, no, I wanted to comment on that topic because, okay, so I don't think all Mexican. Yeah, I don't think all Mexican people are indigenous. I do think that some of them are, but due to colonization,
That's not a Spaniard presenting though. You're Spaniard presenting though.
Okay, the whole New Spain, the whole New Spain. What is Spain? Okay, we not anyway. The whole New Spain and colonization and them going over there and doing what they did. I do feel like a lot of people try to fly under this, oh, I'm Hispanic, I'm Mexican, I'm this, and that, but whole time you are the colonizer. And if you do your ancestry, I guarantee you that your people came over there.
I don't know why you trying to make me bald and shit.
Cam up, cousin.
I got long hair. I can't cam up on this one. I don't have enough.
Come back up
This is
on
my backup account.
You came up on us.
I got long hair. Why? So you could do brujeria también? You're the one talking about more. You gonna do this? Yeah, real time.
Okay,
motherfucker.
Bro, I thought you said I don't do shadow work and shit, bro.
I'm brown, bro. I am brown.
Hold on, Mano's in the background. Mano's in the background, and he said he was black.
Yeah, this is.
I didn't say I was black. I didn't say that.
He said I cannot.
I said I have the lineage. I got 8%.
You try, baby.
I got 8%. I never said I was black. I said I'm indigenous. I'm 70% Native American.
Okay, sweetie, what you said was I can't be anti
quit calling me sweetie,
myself.
bro. Like that's uncomfortable.
What you said was, sweetie, I cannot be anti myself. Which is delusional. And if you think having African ancestry, if you think, but the thing is, why you up here trying to pretend like you black?
Where is Mono from?
He's from Fresno.
Fresno, okay.
Northern California. What's up,
bro?
Ew.
Yeah.
That's not. I would never be proud to be for Fresno.
I'm
But
proud of it
anyways,
to the death.
I just gotta know, why did you try to imply that you were black when I said anti-black, and you were like, oh, I can't be anti myself, but this is you in the background having African ancestry or anybody
I
black in your
got the
family, and the
ancestry. That's
only
all I
reason,
said. That's all I
again,
said.
having
I do
African
have it.
ancestry or having black ancestry, whatever y'all want to refer to it as, does not make you black, baby. So I don't get what you're
I never
saying
said
here.
it did. I never said that.
So why are you bringing up your ancestry?
Hey,
Why are you
all I
bringing up
gotta
your
say is the one
ancestry?
drop rule. What happened to
Why
that?
are you bringing up your
What happened to the
ancestry?
one
That's
drop
no
rule?
different. That you know how hard. That's no
What happened
different
to the
from
one
some
drop
people.
rule,
That's no
man?
different from. That's no different from people who claim to be indigenous just based off one indigenous ancestor. They're not connected to their culture. Like, what are we doing up here? You're being real weird. You're trying to be funny on black people because you're mad because some black people are claiming to be indigenous. Chill out, because again, what's to you?
There is Afro natives. There is.
They're Afro-Indigenous people, but again, what I just said was a specific statement. That's like claiming to be indigenous just because you have one indigenous ancestor and you're trying to hold on to that and you're not connected to your culture. Like, what are we talking about here? You're not about to sit up here and play that game because you have a
I
black
got long hair
ancestor
though.
that makes you
It's
black.
straight hair. I got long straight hair.
Let me ask you something,
That's what
Mono.
I'm saying.
Let me ask you something, bro. Can you answer this? Can you answer this first one up here? Are all Mexicans native? What happened to the Spaniards? Can you answer that?
Whoa, shit! You're one of the fucking Spaniards. You said it yourself. You're Spaniard presenting.
Listen, I do have that Spaniard.
You said it
DNA.
yourself.
Listen, I do have that Spaniard DNA. So are all Mexicans native, and what happened to the Spaniards?
Are all Mexican natives? Not all Mexicans are natives. No.
Okay.
Not all Mexicans are native.
Right. All right.
I want to say about at least 70% of Mexican descent have at least 25% indigenous.
But would they be considered native, or
you got some 100%ers too though. You go out to Chiapas or deep into the mountains. They're 100%ers. Yeah.
Can you show me 100%er?
There's a lot, bro. Yeah.
Can you show me one though?
Yeah, you don't know that, bro. That makes me question that you were ever in Mexico.
Where can I find that 100%er, man?
Bro, anywhere. Where were you at? Where were you at when you lived? They're there too.
My family's from Michoacan.
Bro, there's 100%ers there too. I promise you.
That's the thing. You got to show me the 100% cult influence.
It literally states, okay, and this is a specific song. It says, where is it? Here it goes. It's not even the highlighted one. Let me go.
Read it word for word. I want to hear it word for word.
I am. I just have to highlight what I'm reading because there's something else highlighted. Africans made an important contribution to Mexican folktale, religion, medicinal practice, and cooking styles, most notably music and dance. Mohammed observes. She cites as one example the hit folk songs de la Bamba, which dates to the 17th century when it was sung by members of an Angolan tribe that arrived in the slave port of Veracruz on Mexico's Gulf Coast. The link between the African continent and Mexico are so widespread and so ingrained in modern-day Mexican culture that it would be impossible to discuss them all in a single article, which follows a few of the best documents and connections. And the sources that are cited are down here as well. So,
right.
And then I could continue to read, but that's one specific example. And you said, how do we know? Because these people came over here singing this song from their homeland.
Yeah, like, I mean, at the end of the day, I would say it's not substantial to debunking still a black presence in the Americans. You know, because like,
well, I'm not debunking that. I'm just up here to debate and have a conversation. But the whole idea that Africans or the transatlantic slave trade or these things didn't happen, but there is proof, and you can see within the culture and within the confinements of America that Africans were here.
Yeah, no. So,
and they were brought here through the slave trade.
Right. So basically, what I was saying earlier is that I don't believe the numbers that they're talking about. I don't believe that they brought that much people over on these little rickety boats.
Facts. And you're going to get confused if you keep linking everything back to Africa.
Right.
For me, like, it's
link everything back to Africa. That's like everything within African American culture. I don't I don't accredit everything to
Mexico never
Africa.
did slave trade.
Yeah, like how much people were they bringing on those boats supposedly?
500
They
to
only
1,000. Like
yeah, they could only probably pack like maybe 700 to 800 people on one boat.
Well, it
30
literally
days.
says
Yeah, no,
they brought
and that
like
doesn't even
19 or 20 slaves in like 1619 or 1617 or something. They brought 20 slaves to, I think, Jamestown, Virginia. So like they give it.
Bro,
Hold on, didn't they just find what the Clotilda? Let me pull up something on that because I'm just so confused on this whole. If the slave trade didn't happen, or y'all trying to discredit the boats being here, that's still discrediting Africans coming over here and even being a part of
me a
what
boat?
happened.
We
Can you show
never
me a
had,
boat now that you can pull them
we
up?
never did slave trade in Mexico.
What?
That's somewhere else. That happened somewhere else. It didn't happen in Mexico. Slave trade in Mexico?
the slave trade was prevalent in Mexico.
Bruh. Yeah, that's the thing is you gotta do your research and stuff. Like still dodge the hijack, but still do your research. You know?
Right, baby. I'll pull up a source. I think slavery was abolished in Mexico in the 1800s, allegedly, and I say allegedly because just like baby, Patty. I don't know how old you are, Patty. You sound a little older than me. In my community, my culture, I don't really disrespect my elders. You made a statement. I would like to respond, so I don't have to cut you off. But if I'm not mistaken, and I will pull up a source on that, Mexico abolished slavery. So I think in the 1800s, and I think it was the early 1800s at that. They did participate in slavery. Maybe they don't teach y'all about that part of y'all history because they do try to leave a lot of things out of history when it comes to who participated in slavery.
All right, I got a quick question.
Yeah.
To save the lives and allow the freedom of thousands of African people fleeing enslaved by European settlers.
At what point was that? Can you give the dates on that? Because again, that wasn't the whole time. You got to remember, Mexico was colonized by Spain.
Spain left like in 1898 in the early 1900s.
Do you think that's just that? Do you think the things that colonization didn't leave, the mindset didn't leave, the things that they have ingrained within your systems did not leave, sweetie? Y'all need to actually educate yourself. And I
Wait, excuse me. I got a quick question. So you said what year was it that they took the Africans to Jamestown, Virginia?
I think it's either from 1617 or 1619. I don't know which one. It's one of the two dates.
Okay. So by them taking them to Jamestown, Virginia, they already wiped all the indigenous people from that land already, right?
I mean, I would imagine, according to history, they was here. They had enough time. You have
Mexico never became a society based on
oh my God, baby, look here. Mexico, they anti-black too. We just gonna nip it in the bud right now. Y'all got anti-blackness prevalent within y'all community and culture too. I don't know why you sitting up here trying to play this game like we not, baby. We can't do that. We can't.
Yeah, Patty, that is true. That is.
Go and look it up.